humo sale de mi boca, pero no me desestresa. Salgo pa' la calle en busca de toda mi riqueza. What's going on, guys? It's your boy NJ back at it again with another video. So today it is September 30th, right, on a Friday. So as today we already passed phase 1, right, of the challenge of 100K in Rocket21. Let's see how everything goes. My mentality from now on, since the beginning, is like it's not over yet. I gotta understand that just because I passed phase 1, that doesn't mean that I want anything big or it's over already and that's it, my life is already fixed. That's all bull crap, right? Because I still gotta understand that I need to go for phase 2, and after I get phase 2 done, I still need to go through the life account. And then after I go through the life account, I gotta go through the withdrawals. And after the withdrawal, I gotta go to the second withdrawal, third withdrawal, fifth withdrawal, and all the withdrawals that I can get. Because it's not only a one play and that's it. You gotta have Covey mentality. It's not over until it's over, okay? I won the playoff, but what's next? I gotta win the championship now because it's not over until I'm done, right? And I'm never done until I have life in me. Why? Because I gotta give the best. I gotta be the best version of myself. That's what it is. That's how it's always gonna be. So let's get to the bag, guys. I hope you guys enjoy this mini series of the phase 1. Like and subscribe. Shout out to Rocket21. Shout out to you guys. I can't wait to see the withdrawal. I can't wait to see all these phases and these new challenges. And let's see what we can do with this, right? And this is for you, trader, you new trader. Yo, get to the bag. Focus on what really matters. Forget about all those freaking little stupid things that you've been doing and just focus on your psychology, focus on you, on be a better version of yourself, and focus on the right technical analysis, right? Because at the end of the day, you can have it all. You can be a great trader by technical analysis, but if your mentality is not there, I highly doubt it that you're going to make it. So forget about all those insecurity and all those hesitating. Put in the hours. Because at the end of the day, no matter what I can tell you and what I can show you, what really gonna make the difference is when you actually put in the hours in the charts and you get familiar with it and you gain the experience to know when a setup is gonna work and when a setup most likely is not gonna work. But remember, it's all about probability and risk management. Get to the bag, baby.
What's going on, gang? It's your boy NJ back at it again. So let's go over this trade that I'm planning taking. As always, we look at our monthly. This monthly candle is crazy. It's super aggressive, right? We understand right now it have completely destroyed this monthly base in demand zone, right? So honestly, I'm really targeting this next demand zone of the monthly since it already showed that we are in a reception, right? So this candle is gonna close on Friday. Today is Wednesday, September 28, London section, 12:25 a.m. So we're gonna go ahead on our weekly. We had a weekly sun here, but this weekly sun looks like it haven't been respected, at least for now, because we only know after a week candle is closed. The same with the monthly. We only know after the monthly candle is closed. But so far it looks like it haven't been respected. With our daily, we see how this is an indecision candle, right? So we really got to be careful the way we trade here and how we're going to approach this, right? It looks like an indecision candle. This next candle just melt down, right? Reaching this level. The reason why I got this level is because this right here is up for our little demand zone, right? But we see the pressure and the pressure coming from the higher time frame. So we expecting, to be honest, this demand zone to be absolutely wiped out. But let's see. Let's be patient, right? Because we know anything can happen. So we got these levels right here as the next 4 hours levels, right? Because that's the most, that we got. So we can look left. Yeah, right here we got a basing in the daily. So why not? It's absolutely understandable that the price may want to react from here as well after it break that completely, right? So going back to what we have seen, let's go to the 4 hour to analyze and understand what's the next candle most likely do. This shit looks weird as hell. I don't know why. But we see right here how this candle right here It's a strong candle, but it didn't engulf this candle completely. So what we see is to see how this 4 hour candle is gonna close at 1 a.m. and see how we can take benefit of this. Right now, if we move forward to our 1 hour, we see kind of like a little break of structure. So what I did accordingly to the pressure and to see what's gonna happen next is that I put a Fibonacci from here to here because this weekly candle was completely destroyed, at least for the 4 hours and in the 1 hour. So if the pressure of the sellers continue to be high and I see an entry signal either here or here, right? I'm looking to get into a sell, either projecting to take profit here or break even there, or aim for these lows right here, these prices right here, because of why not, right? So that's what I got for today. I'm gonna keep looking. I don't like how this 4 hour looks. I wanna have a better point of view, a better look. So I'm gonna see how it looks in my MetaTrader, to be honest, because I wanna really be aware of that, how it looks. Um, all right. It looks better. The 4 hour looks like okay, but the time is a little bit different. So that's the bad thing about some brokers. They're not in confluence with the trading views time sometimes. But we can have an idea that it looks really, really, really bearish. Um, and now let's see how it's gonna, what it's gonna do. So all right, it looks like this 4 hours got fixed. So we expecting for the price to at least. I want to see how the next 4 hour candle is gonna open and close. It's gonna open if it's gonna go up here first, and I see any type of rejection after it goes up first. I'm looking to take shorts, right? Sell. And yeah, let's see what happened. Let's see how this candle close. But also, I'm really paying attention to this 1 hour because it did broke structure. If you ask me, it did broke structure. If you ask me. So let's see. And this candle is way too strong. So I want to see how it goes. I want to see how it's gonna react in the 50%. How it's gonna, if it's gonna show me an entry signal in the 5 minutes or 15 minutes. So let's just wait and see. But first, these trades depend on how this, like, if I get the reaction way before it close and I see like a strong, really strong candle, then I'm definitely gonna take it. And to see where it's gonna close, it's gonna tell me if I should continue being this trade or not. So let's get to the back, baby. What's going on? What's going on, gang? So right now, man, the way I'm looking at the market and I'm approaching the market, right, is um, pretty much looking at everything and targeting anything. Like for example, I'm not targeting anything, obviously under my strategy, but if I see enough money, break even or take some profit. You know what I mean? That's the way I'm looking at the market and targeting the market today. And I think that's one of the best way to target the market when you first begin with an account, so you can gain your confidence. And after you have your profit, then it's all right. You can actually go and let it run for more, and go for those crazy amount of points. But, I'm targeting the market and looking at the market like, hey, I'm going to go for whenever I see enough money or whenever I see, something that satisfies me enough to actually close or break even. I think that's the right way to approach it. Just want to make a quick note, about this thought and about this vision, about how I'm focused about this, you know, just for future reference and so you guys can, as well take benefit of this. What's going on? What's going on, gang? Let's get to the back. So I decided to get inside this little trade right here based on the news. I'm not gonna lie to you. And on the structure of the 1 hour, when I saw that around 10, this candle closed like this. And then I measured the retracement and it did a double bottom in the 5 minutes. I was like, hey, and it's on top of the EMA, so it's like, hey, this sounds like an opportunity. So why not take full advantage of this? So that's what exactly I did. I went in this trade and I went only for a 1-to-1 because this is not my type of style, but still I use it. I waited for the 50% retracement right here. If I would have got in here, it would have been better, but I was waiting for a little Fibonacci retracement so it can reach fully this supply zone right here in the 4 hours that is black, this whole entire area. So one thing that I know that the price don't just go click and go normally, especially in times like this, is like to retest it a lot or go to the deeper zone, because the Fed and the companies trying to bring the price up because they don't want to fail. They want to make it seem that we may not go in recession, but we all know we are in a recession. That's my point of view, and this is why I got in this trade. Let's see how it's going, and let's get to the back. A little 1-to-1. What's going on? What's going on again? Let's get to the back. It's your boy NJ back at it again. Let's talk about this trade right here. So right now in the daily, right? Let's go to the weekly better. So we understand we're trading above monthly demand zone, right? This weekly pretty much close below, right? This demand zone, but this right here is another weekly zone, demand zone, right? So going back to this trade, pretty much simple. This is 4 hour demand zone, right? That is below the monthly supply zone. So we understood the price went above. The daily look kind of bullish, but everything that goes up got to go down. It's a rule in this thing, right? So I'm like, okay, I see something nice. I see this week, the price be trading below this week in the past hours, right? Below this week in the past hour. This is slow motion momentum, right? So I'm like, okay, so it looks pretty good. So if I go to my entries time frame, okay, the 50 minutes and the 5 minutes, I see a pretty strong candle right here that closed, right? So I'm like, okay, let's go for this little trade. Normally I would go all the way down here to a 50% retracement of the whole entire move of the daily because we are in a demand zone. But I decided to just trade all the way to here for 100 points because that's exactly what I need in order to pass this little challenge account for Rocket21. So let's see how it goes. Let's see how it goes. And yeah, let's aim for what we need in and out. What's going on? What's going on, gang? Let's get to the bag. So like I was saying a little bit earlier, so this trade, right? Even though things are looking pretty bullish, but still not really looking bullish, you know what I mean? But in the daily at least, I decided to get in a sell after I saw this candle, right? This is a pin bar. Everything that goes up needs to goes down. So I'm literally aiming for the 50% of retracement of this pin bar, right? So I noticed that the price was sitting in a demand zone, right? And besides that, it was sitting, in a supply zone. But besides that, it was sitting in a supply zone. I noticed that this wick right here is being respected for a minute. This wick closed 5 p.m., right, when the days end. So I noticed that the price was trading between this and it was in a really slow motion. And it was sitting in a demand zone, in a supply zone. So I was like, hey, why not? So maybe the price want to retrace all the way to the 50% or continue going down for the current situation of the economy. So today's about to be Thursday, and I don't think nothing can save this recession. So I was like, you know what? Let me go ahead and get in this trade now that I got my confirmation signals inside. For example, my first entry was right here, right? And then my second entry in my first entry in my Rocket21 challenge account was right here, right? And then my second entry on my real account was right here, aiming for the 50%. I already closed this one right here because I already passed it. So, but in my real account, I'm still in it, waiting for those points. So this is all for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed. Learn from your mistakes. Learn how to be in confluence with your candlestick and understand the current nature of the market. That's one of the things that actually been helping me a lot. And I'm not gonna lie, it make the difference and understand your demand and your supply zones. So let's get to the back, baby, and let's stay consistent.
A la hora operativo, aquí se actúa con cabeza. Yeah, aquí se actúa con cabeza. Si tú no tienes grano pa' frontear, entonces no venga mi coro a tirar. El éxito se trata de la consistencia, por eso el trabajo duro nunca puede faltar. Mucha gente me quise llegar, pero mi flow lo puso a gatear. En este